Hello YouTube, welcome back to another episode of Grounded. In this episode, we're going to continue exploring the underwater lab, as well as, well, hopefully not dying this time. Without further ado, let's hop back into the game. Alright, we only have one slime mold torch. We can grab the one from in there. There is food in here, which is the one thing I was missing. So, grab the algae just because I can use those as quick food. Check messenger. Pan my ass, you know that? Are you trying to tell me to... I mean, I've only been live for like 2.5 hours, so are you trying to tell me to end it already?
Choke it down, Pete.
My character's gonna starve. And I got no water.
Don't even need to boil it.
But that's why I kept some in that flask. In the canteen. Wait till 3. Gosh, you know I like to stream for like 5 to 6 hours. He's really gonna do me dirty like that? I forgot the second one was just back here. I think I started streaming early this time though. I started like almost 11. When I usually only start at like 12. Yeah, you lucky I started at like 11. Ooh, come on, let me in there. I see it, so let me grab it. I forgot about modifying the Scabby for like decorative purposes. Wouldn't hurt to find a couple more bones as well. Muddy scale. Alright, let's see. For that, I need only 3, so I got enough to make that now. Cool. And for the fish armor, which I probably won't use, but I mean, better perfect block, like, honestly, that doesn't sound too bad. I need 5, 2, and 3. 5, 2, and 3. Okay, bye. I don't even know where I have the chat box on the screen right now. Alright, so there's no real good place for my tuber model. Collect all the bones. So let's see, I did 3, 5, I think it was. So I had 3, 4, or 3 and 5. And then 2. So that's 8 for those, and then so 9. Are you good over there? Why would you do that?
A scientific breakthrough.
I did it? How did I do it? Your okay bye came in, I went, okay bye. That's what you get for like saying I didn't do something that I did. That's what you get for saying I didn't do something I did. I'm forgiving you, guess.
By the power of Helion, champion of the sun,
I'm gonna lay there in your sorrows. Story of your life. Story of your life. Over here.
Mark that one off the list.
Arc R. Oh, there's the bed here too. I could go sleep in here. I want to craft the bone spear. I don't have any of the silk rope on me. That's all up in the main lab area, or my main, not main base, but my little side base for this area. No changes from last week, but I feel we're on the cusp of something here, and I've got an idea. I shot awake this morning, sweaty with the memory of a frenetic energy of fitness infomercials that popped on before the kids' Saturday morning cartoon shows. And in those early hours, being annoyed at the greasy glow of skin stretched tight over the bursting muscles, screaming about some new trivial invention. Veins bulging with hot blood. But that movement and excitement, that's what's missing. Our wilted petites petit show. Whatever. Shoo. Needs to get pumped up. With this inspiration, we're moving forward with an admittedly odd Hail Mary procedure for Generation 2, vascular grafting. At the time of writing this, we're already removed the cumbersome stem from the growth process, rendering these auxiliary buds longing for a new system to be a part of. Fedberg will harvest the appendicular artery off the old jarred appendix, and have begun splicing them into the sprout roots, mending the union with a manner of agar glue. The systems of both man and plant are not that different after all, but could they be this compatible? The store's locked. Okay. And I could make the bone trident. I guess I'll do that. Then for the koi fish, did I need bone for those? No, just eelgrass. And lily pad wax, it looks like. Yeah. Alright, so I need to go up into the center. Eventually, I'll probably have to make my way back up to the temp base just to get some basic resources like water. Push the button. Hey, there we go. I didn't even think about the fact that I could push that button. Be nice if they had a water cooler in here, like some of the other, like the other lab did, the Hedge lab. Generation 7, fitness stable. Vascular systems have evolved into something inspirational. Sprout muscular amplification research is going swimmingly. Generation 4 being taught the rhythm of the flesh in a way that fungal networks could transmit was certainly key. Each node is performing in tandem at peak efficiency. Condensed crop cycle manipulation is accelerating generational hybrid evolution at an unprecedented rate. HAMS is proving to be highly advantageous apparatus. Superdense Brussels sprouts, muscle sprouts, conducting a ripe symphony of proteins, lipids, and carbohydrates via the push and pull of plant and muscle fibers. The applications here for sustainable, humane, omnivorous diets are tantalizing. Notes: considering aerobics program for the lab monitor array to increase nitrification and introduced a motivational aspect to growth. Plug data into Burgle's recipe module, finally something we can share a common bond over. Nothing over here. I need to grab this out. Where do I go from here? Over here. Okay. And then in here, I don't think there's really much of anything to note. Yeah, I'm trying to grab all the shards I see. This is what I get for being so curious. Oh god, it's so annoying to dig out clay under here. So I don't think there's anything else in this section that I'm too concerned about. Honestly, the diving drill spiders are relatively short compared to the other spiders. They deal some good damage though. I couldn't even find the spider there for a second. Alright, let's go into my inventory. I forgot to put the bone spear as a hot pouch item. And I gotta go this way. Again, I don't think there was anything of note over here, so we're just gonna keep going. Oh, fucking gnat flying right in front of my eyes. No, I gotta reboot the terminal. Speak to me, Wendell.
Dr. Applebaum has pronounced me in perfect health. For a man 20 years my senior, I must face the facts. The gray hairs, the wrinkles, they are not figments of the imagination. I can draw only one reasonable conclusion. It is the elusive fractional errors of the shrinking process which are the cause. Trudy has asked that I discontinue my experiments, but what choice do I have? If I quit now, I will have nothing. What will I be other than a failed inventor and scientist with no discoveries to his name, unable even to teach the basics of physics to a gaggle of hormonal teenagers? No! If this means that I must sacrifice 20 years of my life, then so be it.
So be it. I should have made sure my canteen was filled before I came down here. Damn. Ingredient assessment test samples are currently 0.833% of target production size. Complex and somewhat tense muscular nuggets, several flaps overlap to protect a central organ, all entirely edible. An innate sense of fitness and survival compels them to fight against preparation. A smack of the spatula calms them right down. Initial recipe module analysis indicates use as a replacement for dry-aged beef liver. Unexpected. Compelling flavor profile compatibility. Oh shit. At this point, it's either drink the nasty water or go back up and get some water. Unless I get lucky and I find a single water cooler. Yep, there we go. Nice, that's what I was looking for. Alright, what else could I need food. Just eat these real quick.
Worse than my mom's Brussels sprouts.
One tasty down. Come here. Oh Lord. I mean, the tase keys are not that bad. It's the markers that are the annoying ones to fight. I want to see something before I continue. Assuming she's passed the fuck out. Let's see. A rotten slime lantern. The best section in the entire game. That was a super duper disc, not a thing. I was waiting to grab it because I thought it was cassette tape. I was like, oh, I don't want to grab it now, and I don't want it to make start talking while cutscenes are playing. But no, that's not right. That was a super duper chip.
Dr. Tully must be one heck of an engineer to be able to build something like this.
This time you've gone too far, Wendell Tully. You've done the unthinkable, trespassed the unforgivable.
God, this game.
You missed Thanksgiving dinner. Who can blame Trudy? I know that I pushed things to the breaking point and that she has grit her teeth and borne it. She told me that she could not bear to watch me destroy my life,
all the muscle
let alone
sprouts.
hers, the children's, in single-minded pursuit of this technology. Never in all the years of knowing her has she given me such a cold, immovable ultimatum. My science or my family. But if only she could see. I am doing this for them. I understand it has been hard. It has been harder on no one more than myself. If only I had more time. If I could just prove to them the wonders that are so close now,
Yeah,
they would
that's everything.
understand, wouldn't they? And if they did not, perhaps they never understood me at all.
Better than starving, I think.
Yes it is. And then I need to go to the analyzer to analyze these things I just got. Oh no, I assumed I was able to analyze them, but I guess not. That is everything I needed from this area. Well, everything I was coming for. More areas to explore. Better trinkets you can find. So on and so forth, but for the main part of it, that's what I was looking for. So I was walking right through it, I could have sworn.
Science.
Alright, let's go explore the other areas of the lab before we head back to the surface. Might as well, we're already here. That's that. Did I even go down here? I don't think I did. Oh, okay, I see what the... Okay. That's just taking me back to the beginning area. We went that way. I think we haven't explored. Okay, there's literally nothing back here. This must be where the robots spawned in from. And that's the beginning of the lab. So all in all, we've explored the entirety of this part of the lab. Now the rest of what we can find is going to be like parts of the underwater pond we can explore. As far as story goes, we have completed all the story points, I believe, that are in the pond. Doesn't mean there isn't stuff like this we can still explore. That just opened up. And in here we should find some good resources. Or is this where the trinket's at? This might be where the trinket's at. I believe you gotta unlock this from up at the tree lab. Or no, you just need the manager key card, yeah. Okay. It incentivizes you to come back, but there's like, you don't have to, but it's a really good trinket. You just have to find both halves of it. This is not completely pointless to come back for, but I don't know if it's something I want to come back for, considering my goal isn't to make 20 million videos on it. And we want to avoid potential spiders, so we'll go to sleep. Ooh, character's going to sleep just as late as I typically do. How fun. How fanciful. Alright, and then from here we want to... I didn't bring any of the...
I wonder if I could keep that aphid as a pet.
I swear, game, the more you ask me, the more I'm going to kill. I won't say the aphid pets are useless. I do not care to have one. Plus, I don't quite remember how to get one as a pet. I know there's a way, I don't really care that much about it. Get the muscle sprouts in here for now. That sounds like I was being stole from there for a second. Take that with me so I can just go murder some aphids real quick. Damn it. I accounted for too much fall off on that last shot. I swear, I used to play games with you know, bullets that fell with actual gravity on them. Alright, I got food now. So the only thing... Again, I don't think I'm really desperate for anything now. Can go in and go talk to Burgle to give him the super chip. And then I can carry this chest back to my home base. Yeah. Perfect. So yeah, let's go ahead and eat that. Go Go talk to Burgle. And then carry the chest back to the base. Although I might be tempted to go back down just to grab a few more koi fish scales. So I can make a full set of armor. I just need 8 of them.
Good morning. How can I help you today? I knew I could count on you. Please hold while I update my files. Here we go. Processing. Processing. Whew! Better than ever! My diagnostic module is now restored. Analysis shows the spacer suffered a catastrophic failure in the embiggening cell. The embiggening cell stores and regulates interatomic energy transfer during the spacing expansion phase of the spacer. Put simply, it controls the rate of growth of the subject and prevents overexpansion, which can be quite messy. Yes. If the subject's rate of growth is not precisely regulated, overexpansion will cause bioorganic subjects, such as yourself, to pop like a gremlin in a microwave. Scientifically speaking, of course.
So,
There is both good news and bad news. Which would you like to have first?
Surprise.
All natural flavoring is not, strictly speaking, natural. Now you know.
thanks,
The
Rebel.
good news
Thanks.
is that I have a spare cell here. The bad news, it is empty. The cell must be filled with a special mixture, a cocktail, if you will. Another breakthrough invention by Dr.
Dr.
Tully.
Tully.
Hold please while I push the recipe for the embiggening cocktail to your scabby. Processing. Processing. Error. Missing directory. The directory you attempted to copy does not exist. Boo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo. Cheese and fries. It appears the formula for the embiggening cocktail is not in my memory.
Oh, damn it, Burble.
It must be on one of the remaining super chips.
Useless to me, aren't you?
We will need that recipe in order to fill the embiggening cell and send you home. I am sorry. It seems like the forces of nature are trying to keep you in this yard. But I believe you are here for a reason.
Continue.
Hold on to the empty cell for me, and when you feel ready, retrieve another super chip to see if we can piece this puzzle together. I'm afraid Dr. Tully did not program me for dream analysis.
But I will
do my best. Was it perhaps about electric beef? I have always wanted to have that dream. Why don't you describe your dream for me? Aha! That confirms it. There are two spacers, just as Dr. Tully surmised. One in the yard and one at Omninet. He had a hunch that they continued his work on the spacer after he stopped working for them. It all computes. I do not believe these are just dreams. These are surely your memories. But perhaps they only return to you as dreams. So, Omninet shrunk you, and now you are here. I am pretty sure you are not an Omninet secret agent. I was JKing. That was a test. You passed. So if you are not an Omninet agent, why would they be shrinking children? Surely I have no idea. Yet another puzzle for us to solve. On the plus side, your memories must be slowly returning. If you have another dream, please come again. How can I be of assistance? How can I help you today?
Goodbye,
Please
Burble.
refrain from
Insert super duper disc. This should let me, yeah. Got 10,000 raw science, but it lets you duplicate hard to get items. Alright, what did I unlock in the science shop? Buoyant foundation. Not something I really care that much about. See, again, I don't play with friends. It's not really that useful for me. Curved bases. And I'm not like... It's cool, but it's not something I need. I mean, I'll take it, like... And then Cookbook Pond.
I'll need to process that.
Burble, no one asked for your opinion. And then, yeah. Alright, so next step is I gotta fight some stink bugs and whatnot to get the gas mask. So I'm either gotta do the Haze lab next or the Anthill. Those are the next two labs we can do. I'm more of a fan of doing the Haze lab, I think. No, maybe the Anthill lab next. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop Actually, I'll hold on to my bow and arrow. I was gonna say I was gonna drop it, but what I need to do is I need to kill some water fleas to get water flea meat. See if I can find some while down here. Or I can go back to the lab to grab them, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Because that probably is going to be the next, like the oxygen smoothie. Which is the main one I was missing when doing the exploration, getting into the lab. Let's die already. Come on. Oh, it has spiders. I just got the water flea. This is what I was like, oh, I should probably get that too while I'm here. Not a lot of water fleas in this pond, though. The only real way to get the water flea meat is just to go through the lab. There's a chest that's like full of them. So yeah, what I'll do is fill up my inventory as best I can with the some of that. It's not the way I intended to go, but it works. Should be right down here. There we go. That storage is empty. And I didn't check to see how many I had up there. But I'll still grab a couple more koi scales while I'm down here. So at the end of the day, I wouldn't mind making that armor either. I like the spider armor because of the regeneration potential of it. But if I can't make the spider armor yet, making this koi scale armor wouldn't be a bad substitute for it. But otherwise, I think I'm pretty golden on use of golden bones and whatnot. So I'll probably go up the other way out. And we'll see what we got from there. Dino Man. Yeah, I would love to do just like an episode of just exploring the entire pond, but it's not really worth it. Like I said, my main goal is just to try to complete the main story as quickly as possible, and maybe I would look into doing some of the secret bosses, but for now, I just want to complete the main story. I should grab some more lily pad wax. My inventory's full. God damn it. How much do I have of everything? Oh, I have plenty. I had more than enough koi scales. Okay. That'll that auto deposit. I should clear out a good chunk of my inventory. And as long as I grab some lily pad wax and some of the eel grass, I should be able to make the koi fish armor, which is great for doing perfect blocks. Yeah, that was all I was missing for liquid gills, was just the water fleas. Okay. Where's the next Burkle chips? There's one in the pond. I was trying to think of like recipes, because getting some of those recipes from the Burkle chips wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe we could do that as like part of like the build up to the next area. Let's collect Burkle chips, but I don't know if I can find the one that's in the pond. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Grab this. Wait, how much do I have in here? I got a bunch of eel grass. I don't need to grab any more of that. But I do need to grab more lily-pad wax, don't I? Alright, let's see. Koi fish. 2 for that one. I have 17 total. Okay. I might not then. Yeah, I definitely don't. Like, it wouldn't hurt to grab some just to have for use at the back of the base. For all intents and purposes, though, they are not needed. It's not a necessity. Grab one more to have a full inventory slot of those. Yeah, just one full inventory slot. Grab some more algae. I do not feel like fighting you. I could if I wanted to, but I don't feel like it. Especially at half health. Not really something I want to deal with. I grab 3 more algae. Alright, that inventory, those 2 inventory slots are full now. But that is pretty much bulk of what the pond is. Not bulk of it, but that's like pretty much all you really need from the pond. I hear my cat snoring.
Hey, Mr. Ant.
Now we take this chest back to base. Should be pretty much all good on that. Oh, look for recording. 38 minutes in. That's not bad. How is it? 2:15. Alright, alright. Not ideal, but not the end of the world. Excuse me, PNG tuber model. Do your job. I swear every time I look it over it, it's like mouth closed, doesn't move.
No water filtration tablets needed.
No water filtration tablets needed. Alright, craft the supplies. We're gonna put that in there. I guess algae would fall under the directive of plants. I might just make a water chest. I wanted to craft all the koi scale items. Oh, I'm 1 sunken bone short. Are you kidding me? things go into this part, this chest? Nope. Doesn't look like anything for that one. And yeah, the rest of that can be organized later. See if my character can rest now. I was gonna say, I'd assume not, just because of how late in game I went to bed. Has an adverse effect on the next night. But a man can dream. Go back in, we'll grab one more sunken bone. I can't believe I'm one short on that. Having muscle sprouts for the base of the smoothies is fantastic. And being able to get in and out of that area super quickly is also really nice now. That's why I wanted to focus on that lab. Mainly for the muscle sprouts. Because you can see how much this one smoothie heals on its own. With the muscle sprouts, it gets a boost to healing. Alright, so by the time I get down there, come back up, it'll be time for the character to go to sleep. Which is ideally what I was looking for. Just in case I need it.
Tower of Helion, champion of the sun.
Yeah, and of course it broke. I think I got the rotten one. Without that, I'd be kinda screwed. So mad I didn't grab one more bone before leaving the area. I was like, I should be fine. As far as I could tell, the recipes don't need it. This is mostly just so I can repair things. Nope. Like the one piece of koi fish armor needs it. Just where is this? I see one bone. Come on. I don't think it goes this deep. Run away. And then the benefit of being down here is there is the bed up in the lab area. So I could use that to like start the next day. Yeah, it's where the button's at. It's on the side. Oh my god, it's still not late enough for my character to sleep. Alright, so I might have just enough time to swim back to the surface then. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Again, I'm happy that from the little bit I've managed to spoil myself on for Grounded 2, I'm happy to see rideable, like, insects are added. Because, yeah, my main gripe is sometimes it's a pain going from place to place, and it feels like you just need to set a base up at, like, every location you travel to. And then at that point, what's the point of having a base if you have to set a new one up every time you moved locations, or you not move locations, but you move to the next lab or whatever. In other words, not like it was the end of the world. It was just kind of a minor frustration. Same thing I had with like Planet Crafter when I was playing that game. Love the game, don't get me wrong. Just most of it ended up feeling like a grind getting from place to place until the planet was oxygenated.
Body mass readout is an acceptable range. The skin fold degradation is minimal.
Specimen vitals are stable and holding. Looks like we've done it.
Great job, everyone. Let's set up 3 more trials for replication.
Sorry to crash your party. The Defense Department has arrived early to discuss Project Orc.
Project
The director needs you to be present at the meeting.
Not sure what's worse, our director or a 3-hour meeting with the military.
More nightmare visions. I was the subject of a nefarious science experiment, but to what end?
To what
Orcs are
end?
minions of Lurk and Shriek. The quest becomes even more mysterious.
Fucking nerd. Nerd. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna come in here. Now I can talk to Burgle real quick about the dreams, but I'm already in the area. Oh, Burgle.
Good morning. How can I help you today? More of your fragmented memories. Let us stack them together like the ingredients of a burger. They are a common side effect of the shrinking process. The memories, that is, not the burger metaphors, which are simply how I am programmed to understand the world. How can I be of assistance? If they were following the Ominent Practical Science Manual, it is likely they were documenting side effects of the shrinking process, of which there are a few.
Okay.
Short-term memory loss, constipation, dehydration, among other minor ailments. But as for the long-term side effects, nothing to worry about, my friend. You are looking fresher than a non-frozen meat patty. Ha 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 ha! Project Orc? That is certainly not something that Dr. Tully ever discussed with me. Ominent requires its scientists to use code names for their projects. Eventually, the marketing department gets involved to spice it up. I heard one scientist
apparently
just
had
used
another
American
few.
state names in
Wasn't very
chronological
long, but
order. Laughing out loud! What a magnificent scheme!
ooh, shit. Sorry about that.
But I digress. Whatever Project Orc is, the name does not sound good. How can I help you to
Goodbye,
fare thee
Burgle.
well?
And I think, yeah, cool. I don't think there's anything in my inventory I want to scan. Nope. Cool. Which means only thing I'm on the hunt for now is to upgrade my hammer so I can start collecting milk molars and finding Burgle chips. Now that I got the muscle sprouts, I don't care much for getting the grubs so much right now. It doesn't hurt to grab 1 or 2 while I'm in the area. But for the most part, I think we're just going to start heading back towards the base. And then we'll look into finding a stink bug, taking that down, and finish making the koi fish armor as well. All in all, not a bad setup. If I was a smart man, I'd make clips of the stream and put those as, like, YouTube shorts. And then I could use those YouTube shorts to try to, like, increase people coming. Alright. So, first press N, drop everything we don't need. I think that's the only piece I had left to craft, right? So we had the helmet. We had the shin guards. So now we just need the breastplate. Extends perfect block timing. Enemies you perfect block are filled with self-doubt.
Nice and clean.
Nice and clean. That's not the chest I want to open. Oh yeah. I need to get me some water or something. But will I? Probably not. Only because I'm so close to the end of this recording. I think what I want to do. Cook up some of these, I think. We'll cook up one for now. I don't need all of them cooked. Only because, I mean, I could make the liquid gills. Oh, here's the tough part. If I make 4 of these, it gives me more oxygen while I'm underwater, but I don't necessarily need that.
I wonder if I could keep that aphid as a pet.
I mean, it might as well be a pet. It's trapped in here. But I could also use... I could also just make fuzz on the rocks, which is what I go for most of the time. Some of these, like, give you more, like, water and food. So you don't have to worry about them. Having that and liquid rage are both nice, but not for like killing a bunch of spiders and ants to make the liquid rage. Craft 5 of the boosted ones. And then put these in here as well. Nice. And then bug parts, we can put grub hide in there. Eat
chewy,
that.
Not bad.
Hold on, my arrows and whatnot, honestly. And I don't need this stuff on me right now. And I gotta grab my torch out from this chest. I also want to get my rapier. And I gotta find my hammer wherever I put that. Where did I put my hammer? Is it in this chest? No. Oh, it's in my inventory. It's been in my inventory. Good lord. How did I not know it was there? Alright, I know.
Guy's got allergies.
Pretty sure. Hold on, let me switch this back up. Oh, we want that there. We want... For the most part, I think that's it. Yeah, it's really the only change. I'm mostly going to be using the bow to fight the stink bugs. So what I should do is grab my piercing trinket and equip that real quick. Alright, there we go. Now my bow will deal more damage when I fight the stink bugs. which I believe there's one on like this side of the tree area. It's like right by the dry grass. I don't know all the spawn points, but I know some because it's like I avoid those areas like the plague. Yep.
Taking a look. Got one.
Yeah, these guys are best to fight at a distance, and if you can cheese them, do it. Unless you have the gas mask, in which case, go full force, just run into them. I wouldn't say that, unless, like, it's annoying to fight the poison they drop. What a coward way of fighting it. But to be fair, I wasn't expecting it to get stuck there. Nice, stink bug parts acquired. Let me grab all the arrows I dropped. Should have a total of 57. That should give me everything I need, hopefully, to make the hammer. Oh, I need 4, and I got 3 out of that. I gotta kill at least one more. How about a gas mask? That's gonna be, again, ideal for fighting them, which makes getting more parts easier. Oh, I need 1. Alright. Make the gas mask. Go to the areas that I know there's like 3 at. Pull one aside to fight it. And we'll see what we can go from there. Gas mask, where are you? What? What the fuck? How'd you get in here? How'd you get in here?
No water filtration tablets needed.
I'm short 1 Nat Fuzz. Are you fucking kidding me? Wait, you know what? Looks like the answer is I'm cheesing it. I cannot be asked to try to kill 1 gnat for 1 Nat Fuzz. Should be an area. Yeah, right. Detect a lab. I want to say it's over here. Stink bugs tend to hang out around. You usually find 2 or 3 here. Maybe not. Maybe I was wrong. Oh, there it is. Alright, I wasn't that far off. Should have made the marksman helmet. God damn it. Healing, regenerate all its health. Come on, just die already. Thank you. Oh, Lord. That was not ideal. Come back. I only have myself to blame. I could have made that easier if I just went hunting down one gnat. That's all I needed. I know. I'm too stubborn to do that. I was going to cheese it again, but ran away, refilling its health. In the end, it really just cheesed me. And that got fucked. I still need to kill the gnat because I need to... I hit the wrong button. I was going to make sure I didn't mess up anything on the stream. Or the recording. No. Okay. What was I saying? I still need to make the gas mask for if I do the haze one first. Kind of dependent on which lab I do next. That was just a bad shot. Oh, we got 3 gnat fuzz from that one. That's not bad at all. Alright, this sets us up to perfectly make the gas mask and the other item. What was the other thing I needed? Oh, hammer 2.
He's got allergies.
Hammer tier 2. With that, I'll probably end this recording, but I don't need it. I was gonna take a drink. I was like, wait, let me check if I need it. And then hammer tier 2. Nice. And I can just hit add to deposit anything that. How do I do this again? I don't remember. How do I tame the aphids? Maybe this will get the character to be quiet about it. Grounded aphid taming. Plant slurry. Okay. A white orb will appear, signaling they're ready to be petted and tamed. Okay. Okay, just want to double check. I don't have a grinder. That does me no good then. I don't have the stuff to make it. Alright, then I'm not doing that. Bug parts. I gotta research it though. What a pain. Is it getting annoying yet? Alright, so we'll go ahead and jerkify those two things. And then we now have both the gas mask and the hammer tier 2. So then get rid of the first tier of hammer. I'll just drop it in this chest for now. And this can be replaced with you. Nice. So now, anything that requires a tier 2 hammer, I can go ahead and destroy them. And this should make collecting the tier 1 resources much easier too.
Disturb the mites and they'll bite.
Damn it, you're lucky I didn't recharge my stamina. That's the other thing, it's like the full koi fish armor makes it so that whenever you hit a perfect lock on an enemy, it gives the enemy like a defense down stat. Which makes it perfect for fighting tankier enemies. Gastro glue, Gastro arrows. So now I can make. What is that? I'm assuming that. Where is it at? Gastro goo makes it so, yeah, immune to gas damage. That's great to have if I want to go fight stink bugs, but I don't want to and I want to have the koi fish armor set to get that defense down. And then I just come in here and drop those parts that I don't need anymore. Also, you can go in there as well. And I need to refill my canteen. Alright, perfect. 1600 in game. I think we're dead set to get to the to end the recording, but
Nice and clean.
I don't know if that's what I want to do quite yet, but I'm trying to think. Because, I'll probably end the recording and probably end stream here in a minute. So I'm trying to, do everything I want to do before I do that. Which, there isn't a whole lot I need to do. All the curved stuff that I got. And then there should be some curved pieces here too as well. Slime mold scone, koi chair, and then all the stuffed creatures. And then finally, the last couple of resource pots I got to skip over. Like I said, I think we're golden there. There wasn't a whole lot else I wanted to do that I at least had in mind. I should make more fuzzle and rocks though. I'm out of mite fuzz. Really? It's like the one bug part I had so much of. Alright, I guess I gotta go murder some mites before I end the episode. Wherever shall I find mites to murder? I also tend to ignore them when I kill them because it's like, I don't need 500 mite fuzz clogging up my inventory. Or clogging up my storage. And the fact that you get to, that you murder like 4 at a time in like 2 hits each really isn't worth like
I wonder if I could keep that aphid as a
holding
pet.
on to 1,000,000 of them. Especially when there's areas you can go to like just farm the hell out of them. This being one of those areas. Well, usually there's a ton around here. Of course, when I'm looking for them, I can't find them. And I can farm perfect blocks here. It's a win-win-win. I don't think my mutation is tier 3 yet for that. Oh, no, it is. Okay, I like. It's just one of those things you gotta do. It's just practice your perfect block and whatnot. But with all the right stuff equipped, though, it's just stupidly easy to get. Perfect block up super high. Like the right mutations and the right armor equipped. You don't even really have to worry about perfect blocking anymore. I got 56 of those arrows back. I got all but like 1 arrow that I shot.
Don't even need to boil it.
I'm not seeing a lot of mites out here, surprisingly. But there's like 3 spots you can find them. There's like a fallen log somewhere in the map. I can't remember quite where it's at. But if you go there, there's usually at least 10 or more. I wonder if there's a strategy to use the Rascal Rogue mutation and combine it with like heal bosses to like heal the enemy and keep attacking them. Try to get ingredients off them without having to kill them. Yeah, always out of something. Alright, we got 4 and 5. Put the character to bed, sleep till morning, and I'm going to go ahead and end the episode. So if you enjoyed what you saw here and you want to catch more of it, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps out. If you want to catch me live, make sure to follow me over at twitch.tv/DapperDamon. And without further ado, have a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever, and bye-bye.